Very good. Our next guest was voted best chocolatier in Los Angeles and owns one of the busiest confection shops in town. I'm not kidding. It's very busy because I'm there every day. Please welcome back to our home author and pastry chef, Valerie Gordon. You were also, by the way, Valerie, you were also quite a contender in lip sync battle last time you were here.
I did. I threw it down. I'm ready for a rematch.
Okay, all
Go,
right.
girl.
You know what I'm ready for?
Cake.
And it ain't here yet.
Yes.
Well, don't worry, it's coming. It's coming.
We're
We're
going to
getting
pretend
there.
it's wedding cake. Yes.
You say that you're somewhat of a restoration chef. What does that mean?
Well, people call me a bit of a restoration chef. What I do is I resurrect extinct desserts that aren't made anymore.
Whoa.
So I do a lot of research to really famous old desserts that people loved for 20 years, for 30 years. And what we're making today was from that incredible restaurant, ChasenØs, which some of you may have remembered. And it was just an incredible star-studded place, and this cake is incredible.
And it's standing by, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys.
As
to
you
bring it
look
in.
at these, Valerie, this is a little bit out of nowhere, but
Yes.
wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow,
what are you
that was
doing?
just
What are
like
you doing?
swirl.
I'm putting rum on the cake.
But she's already getting into it. She's
I think
putting
we
rum
should
in.
start.
Go
I
ahead
do.
and start, but I
think we
want
should
to. What
start.
makes these things go extinct? Do people
What was
just
that?
stop? Why do people stop eating them?
Something can go extinct if, say, a restaurant closes. So even though, Elizabeth Taylor asked for chili to be delivered to the set of Cleopatra, even though the cast of Dallas watched the episode where they found out who shot JR at ChasenØs, sometimes restaurants close. You know, things shift.
Okay.
And I'm here to bring
Wouldn't
back all
close
of
at
the
this
extinct desserts.
No, it
So,
would not.
I'm going to show you how to make this
Okay,
cake.
so you just put rum on it, I know.
I put a lot of rum on the cake because Debbie likes a cocktail.
Do I now?
She does. She does. She likes to have a party. So this is a really wonderful buttery vanilla cake. And I coated it with a lot of rum, and then I'm putting some gently sweetened whipped cream on here. And this is a really, really easy cake to make. It's super easy. You can find the recipe in my book, Sweet, of course.
Wait,
we
when
might
you say
have it
that,
online.
I immediately go easy, like Mark can make it?
Easy. Mark can
Yeah,
totally
that's the
make
thing
it.
around here. Valerie always say, is it so easy Mark can make it?
I've been in the kitchen with Mark Steinis, and he can hold his own.
Look at that. Now, that's a huge compliment
Yes.
coming from her. She's a big deal.
I'm on
Mark.
Team Mark.
Sweet enough, you don't need
I'm
to
on
add
Team
that.
Mark. Okay.
Now, do you think
so
that this was maybe something, because like you said, at
Yep.
ChasenØs, like people would say, oh, I want this or I want that,
Yes.
and they would figure out how to make it.
You
right?
know,
do you think
this
somebody
cake-
maybe said, I want a cake that tastes like a banana split?
There is something about this cake where it really does taste like a sort of deconstructed banana split, and you will see this all come together because what we have here is a wonderful vanilla-based cake, a ton of whipped cream, these lovely long pieces of banana, and I do suggest using a slightly underripe banana because you see it holds a bit of rigidity.
Yeah.
I won't make you touch it because your hands are going to get
That's okay, I was just gonna eat one.
slimy.
Does somebody, does
more
somebody
of
have
a-
a pin right
Thank
now?
you.
I want to see, because I think I could hear it drop. Nobody is saying
my
anything.
gosh.
Because
Everybody
everyone's
is
Wait.
eating. Yes.
Do you mean to tell me?
Is the flavor that's the most difficult
Yes.
to reproduce. And
And
the
so
reason this
just
is
use
good
banana.
is because you use real bananas.
Yes.
You also can't reproduce a nana.
No, you cannot.
Listen to that.
He's here all
Your
day.
Nana.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Exactly.
I gotta
So you
take
saw
it.
what I just did. I just put another layer of whipped cream on there, tons of banana, right?
Yeah.
And that
we're gonna
banana
top
tastes
it.
so sweet.
So sweet and so good because you get the lovely sweetness of the whipped cream marrying against the banana. And
What
it's
you
just
said, underripe
But
or
your whipped
overripe?
cream is so great.
slightly
Whipped cream is
underripe,
fresh.
and that way
Yeah.
you hold the shape. And also, when you're having the cake, it won't go brown.
Okay.
So a really ripe banana, it'll go a little.
What do you sweeten
Little
your
too
whipped
tan.
cream with? Because it is really
Sugar.
like lovely.
Just sugar.
Just regular
Just
sugar.
sugar. Yep. Wow. Just sugar. And then you whip it really well and use good quality heavy cream. I love Strauss heavy cream, but you can get like some of the best dairy out there right now. This is, I mean, look at it.
I mean, it's. I'm really wanting. How long would this last? How long would it stay good?
In my
This?
house, about 10 minutes.
Well, this lasts actually for a day. Now we do have to put together
Just
the
one
ice
day.
cream sauce, and this is the thing that makes it like a sundae.
cream?
Okay.
We've got some whipped cream. I know.
It
I
keeps
know.
getting better.
This is so crazy. So
What is
again,
this?
Debbie, will you add the rum, hon?
Yes,
Thank
I
you,
will. What is this?
sweetheart.
Just whipped cream?
This is whipped cream.
Okay.
And Debbie's adding the rum. You're a lovely assistant. in the
Thank
kitchen,
you.
Debbie.
I'd love to be your sous chef.
Really gorgeous. And this is vanilla bean paste.
Oh my God.
And then we also add ice cream. ice cream goes in the sauce. And this is why it seems like a deconstructed sundae to me.
I didn't
Now I
Get a
want
sound
it.
effect, y'all.
I want it to be like warm and cold, but Valerie, what?
exactly. Tell him.
You
Valerie.
really got to
Stand
bend
by.
for it.
I might be your sous chef, but I'm
and
also
you
gonna
add
be.
more banana to this.
Valerie,
more
I almost
banana
want it
goes-
to have the. And is it wrong? Am I wrong in saying I like want it to be warm but yet cold with the ice cream, or how do you serve it?
You serve it all cold.
All
So
cold.
you really need to set this cake, and I'm just going to put another little rim.
So then you have to
on
put it in
top.
the refrigerator.
You do need to put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
And Debbie, I just need you to taste this really
Oh,
quickly.
I have no problem.
Really quickly. So when you finish the cake, all you do, I know. I
just
know.
wanna
You
eat
could
that.
you could add more rum. So I'm just going to do this while we show you the cake here. You just do another little ring of banana around the top. You finish it with some chocolate sauce. And we do have a little recipe for chocolate sauce on there, or you can get store-bought. You know, at Bristol Farms on Doheny and Beverly, where Chasen's was, you could go
I know,
there
that's my
and
market.
get some chocolate sauce if you felt like it.
Talk
And
about
this
how
is-
important the vanilla bean is.
The vanilla bean is major.
Because there's good vanilla and there's
bean,
bad vanilla.
yes.
And,
And
are you
vanilla
using
bean-
Tahitian vanilla beans?
Well, I
that's my
use something
favorite.
called vanilla bean paste, is what I use.
What is
Yes. Vanilla bean paste is the inside of the vanilla bean that gets scraped out,
Yeah.
and they add just a little bit of sugar to it, and it is, I mean, it looks like vanilla bean. You get that lovely speckle.
And you don't have to, and it keeps, you don't have to have the beans.
No.
Yeah,
it's
if you
really,
have the
really
bad
easy to
the
use.
bad vanilla is
Yes.
How long-
so vanilla.
That's a question.
I mean, honestly,
You're on
how long do
fire
we have to leave it in the fridge?
I would leave this in the refrigerator for about an hour, then you top it with chocolate sauce and you pour the ice cream sauce all over it. Debbie, get
Dig in,
a
Debbie.
bite.